It's too hard.
What's wrong, Matt?
Got this exam on cells and organelles. I just feel like I'm gonna fail.
Yeah, I can see how you'd be stressed out. But you know what always helps me? I always play the cell analogy game. Why don't we come to my place and I'll show you how to play it? So you know, Matt, we can just start right here. See the walls of this house? It's like the cell membrane. Make sure things stay in and things stay out.
Oh, what's that?
Don't worry about it, Matt. But you know what? That was a really good example of how the cell membrane has its selective permeability. Make sure the bad things stay out, but no matter, we can still get in.
Oh, hey son.
Hey Dad.
What's going on?
You know, just have a friend over. Yeah.
Ah, you're playing that little cell analogy game again.
Shut up, Dad.
Well, you know, don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Alright, let's just go to the first room, yeah? So Matt, here we are in the kitchen. What does the kitchen remind you of?
I don't know.
Well, for me, the kitchen always reminds me of the ribosome in the cell. You know, this is where all the assembling of the proteins occur. You know, in the kitchen, you know, you grab your ingredients and you assemble your food, just like a ribosome.
Oh, that's cool. It's just like all your meals, they contain a lot of protein in them.
Well, that's right, Matt. That's right. You're getting the hang of it.
Yeah.
So coming out from the kitchen, we come to the hallway of the house. You know, the hallway reminds me of the endoplasmic reticulum.
Oh, yeah.
You know, a long maze of interconnected parts. So Matt, do you remember which end is the smooth and the rough end?
Yeah, so if we're referring back to the house, I think the far end of the house, away from the kitchen, is kind of like the smooth end because it's away from it doesn't have any ribosomes.
Yeah.
Whereas the rough end kind of is studded with ribosomes and it's kind of like the kitchen.
That's right, Matt. So the rough end of the endoplasmic reticulum synthesizes the proteins, but whilst on the smooth end, it synthesizes the carbohydrates and the lipids. Alright, let's move on to another room.
Oh, look at this bookshelf. How cool is it? It kind of reminds me of a library.
Yeah, you know, it's got all this information, instructions. It reminds me of the nucleus of the cell. And the nucleus, it contains all the information, including our DNA. Yeah. So let's move on to another room.
Why are we in the bathroom?
Oh, for me, the bathroom reminds me of the lysosome in the cell. You know, in the bathroom, we get rid of all our wastes. And in the lysosome, that's what the lysosome does. It gets rid of any of the waste that's in the cell. Do you remember anything else that the lysosome does?
I think apart from breaking down, I think it also recycles things to be reused in the cell. It's quite efficient at doing stuff like that.
That's it, Matt. Alright, let's move on to another room. So Matt, here we are in the home office. This is where my family runs their business. You know, we have an online eBay account and people buy things from us, we package the item and we send it out.
So this room kind of reminds me a bit of like Golgi apparatus, don't you think?
Yeah,
Doesn't it? Oh, I think the Golgi apparatus, from what I was studying and from what I've learned in this experience, I feel like it sorts, packages and modifies proteins and then exports it to its next destination, doesn't it?
That's it, Matt. You're getting the hang of it. Alright.
One head, one. Now I've got a leg.
Good workout.
Yeah. So this looks like a bit of an outdoor gym, doesn't it? Yeah?
Yeah, this is my outdoor gym. we need a lot of energy to do all this exercise, eh?
Where do we get all this energy from?
Well, we get our energy from the mitochondria. You see, in mitochondria, there's a process which breaks down carbohydrates into smaller molecules, glucose molecules, which also produce ATP, which we use for energy. So this whole process is what we call cellular respiration.
Thanks, Josh, so much for helping me out with all that. I feel like I'm so much more confident and ready for my exam.
You're welcome, Matt. All the best.